Good morning, everyone. It is Vlogmas Day 11. I guess I should check if there's snow on the ground, because that would drastically impact my day. But that would require me to get up, and I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, wow. That is a fair amount of snow, and it is still coming down hard. Not quite sure how I'm going to deal with that. Well, first things first, I'm going to get ready and do my shot and everything, and then I'm going to check my email for work and see what they say. How happy are you right now?
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I could tell there was snow on the ground by how I felt. I felt happy and calm, and I could tell there was snow on the ground because of it, so that's right.
All right, Lorelei, thank you for the weather report. So some of my neighbors are making attempts to leave. The thing is, I'm not so worried about getting down the hill. I feel like that could be accomplished hopefully without hitting a tree. It's the getting back up later today that I'm worried about. I have definitely had to park at the bottom of this hill on occasion because I could not get back up to the top. So it is time to do my shot. Amanda is here.
Yes.
She's just in the cozy chair, which is out of shot, and there's not really a good way to get both of us. So, but don't worry, I am getting the emotional support I need in the moment.
It's snowy. I need a cozy
You need
chair.
cozy. I'm not going to narrate this time, but if you do have issues with needles, now is the time to come back in a few minutes. Today is a right leg day, which is nice because my right leg for some reason has less exposed veins. I don't know why, but that's just the way my leg is. Alright. The one advantage of not shaving before this is that it's much easier to find the site you picked after you wipe it, because it's the only spot where you have like hair matted down. Okay, the needle just shut off, so I'm going to have to figure that out.
Are you okay?
Yep. So we're going to do that over. Never had that happen before.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, the needle literally just came off, so not sure what to do.
Very strange.
Gonna clean myself up here. I have no idea how much I got in me.
Good.
Yeah, so what's left in here is about 0.1 milliliter, and I assume that's about all that I have to put in me now. Gonna clean up here. Which sucks, because now I have to choose a second injection site. There's estrogen on my desk. I feel like that's a weird sentence. I think I'm just going to toss the entire syringe with some of the stuff left in there and the needle and just do it over. I think that's probably the safest option. So I'm not sure what the failure point was, because if it is just the needle, then fine, but if it is also the syringe, that's going to be a different problem. The records show that was not my fault. Han Solo would understand. I am getting a little blood from the first site. Nothing crazy. Just enough to be annoying, like this whole process has been this morning for some reason. Alright. Weird day, but we're moving on. Jeez. What the heck is going on today? I'm not wanting to stay on at all. Okay. So here are the 2 injection sites today. That was bogus. Just lost an entire second needle to this nonsense. But I think it's important to show that sometimes this can go wrong for unknown reasons. Like, that was ridiculous. I've never had that happen the entire time I've been doing this for the past year. I think a total of 0.4 milliliters went in me in 2 different sites, one with 0.3 and one with 0.1. I guess I'm going to have to make double sure that the needle is fully attached to the syringe.
That's weird.
Really strange. I've never had the needle pop off the syringe while it was inside me before. That's a new one. So if you were thinking you could handle this video and then that happened and then you couldn't, I apologize. I've heard true horror stories where the actual needle without the plastic part gets stuck in your leg, and that's horrifying. Always an interesting time. I'm glad I allocate extra time for this nonsense in my day. Now I have to get focused on getting out of the house and getting ready for work and getting down the hill without killing anyone or crashing my car.
I think your focus is going to be on getting back in bed and snuggling and having a snow day.
Well, I'll check my work email first and see what they say. If they say I can work from home, I'm screwed because my laptop is not here. I didn't realize it was going to snow this badly. I hate when it autofills your password as you're typing it and you're like, I have no idea where you've dumped that text.
Yeah.
Because then you have to type the whole thing over, thus defeating the entire point of automating the process. We've got nothing this morning. I imagine the highways will be okay. It's really just the side roads and like our neighborhood that I'm mostly worried about. All I know is that it's time to take my Spiro and my vitamins and make some breakfast and get some kind of ready for today, and we'll go from there.
Or go back to sleep.
Or go back to sleep, but at least I'll be ready for sleep more. We'll see. I mean, these are the tracks of people who didn't crash, so that's a good sign. I love that they like just don't plow in my neighborhood at all, and I'm like, y'all realize we go to work, right? Like, how do you think we pay our rent? I haven't told Amanda yet, but I have decided to actually go to work, especially considering that the schools by me have not closed, and that's usually a good metric for how big of a baby I'm being. I do have to shave, especially if I'm going to leave the house. There's only really hair left down here. I do really enjoy being able to shave again after having shaved in a couple of days because it just gets so smooth. And the fact that there's like no hair up here is just so good. I'm going to actually have to let that grow out longer, especially now that it's lighter hair that's left, in order for my electrologist to even see it, much less kill it. You know, obviously my goal is to be long-term unshaved, like forever, ideally, but like I'd like to not have to shave except like once a week at minimum, you know, like I want to be able to like never shave again, ideally. So yeah, getting rid of the darker hairs first makes a heck of a lot of sense. They're certainly the most visible, and the visibility is really what bothers me with this more than anything. You know, having a few white hairs there, that's extremely normal. It would mess up my makeup, but I think I'd adapt eventually. And really the only reason I bother with makeup most days anyway is to hide the fact that I have like facial hair or a shadow or something. So looking forward to that day. In the meantime, I have about 15 minutes to get packed and ready and out the door and hope to God that the highways are not totally screwed up. So we'll see what happens there. Really not looking forward to this drive. It's like 45 minutes on a good day. It's not a good day. But I do have my my all-girls Yankee swap tonight. Oh, I should probably also talk about the quality of my sleep. I did sleep soundly last night, so that was nice. One positive thing to come out of that whole situation with the electrolysis, and had a bit of a flashback and panic attack and super fun times. It was nice to be able to sleep through the night though, little things. And by through the night, I of course mean about 6.5 hours, so. Alright, time for me to get ready. Something terrible has happened. They plowed. I no longer have a valid excuse. Alright, the car is cleared off enough, and it's time to get moving. I just got out of my all-girls Yankee swap, and I can't get over how completely normal I feel in that room. I feel like I'm where I belong. I feel like just one of the girls, and getting the sense that every other person in the room felt the same way, just like I can't. It's such a good feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like, as wrong as I felt in male spaces before is exactly how right I feel in female spaces, and all that having been said, I am a little disappointed with what I walked away from. So basically this is a Yankee swap, which for those of you who don't know, everyone gets a $25 gift and they shuffle up a bunch of like numbers, and there was about 20 people in the room. And basically number 1 goes first, and then number 2 has the option to steal that person's gift or take a new gift from the pile, and that is sort of how the game continues. And if you get your item stolen, you take either a new one or one from somebody else, and like it's like a whole cycle, and it gets pretty competitive, especially if you got like some Slytherins in the room, because they will go for the gift they want. Long story short, I walked out of there with a giant container of like 20 different of those like hotel bar sized like alcohol bottles, and like there's only 3 alcoholic items in the pile of 20 items, and I ended up with one of them, and like the most alcoholic of them. Like, it's not wine or something, it's not something fancy I can give away to someone else, it's like proper alcohol. There's like tequila in here and stuff, you know? For personal reasons and for medical reasons, I do not drink. So I'm gonna have to find someone to give this to. Nobody wanted to switch with me, so that was kind of surprising. All the people who wanted alcohol already had wine, and they weren't gonna go for this, and I was like, damn it. Not many of my friends drink, so it's gonna be kind of hard to get rid of this. But yeah, I'm just so happy to like be where I belong and feel comfortable and confident and happy with myself. It is giving me a lot of hope that my Christmas party is going to go well, because I'm going to that for the first time ever since working this job for the past 5 years. I was concerned there would be some people who don't really understand or accept me or whatever, and this just really proved to me that that's not going to be a concern. Yeah, nights like last night at electrolysis when I had a flashback are really hard, but it's been worth it, you know? Like, I didn't worry about facial hair ruining my appearance tonight. I didn't worry about any of that. I've been working on my voice, I'm sure you've noticed. If you haven't, scroll down on my videos on my channel. Believe me, it's an improvement. I feel so much more confident, so much more self-assured, so much more like I belong than I ever felt. I don't know, I'm just really, really happy. This has been a crazy, crazy year. You know, trying to do all of my legal transition and get going on my medical and all of that, everything in the past year, I've been working so hard. And I feel like I'm finally getting to reap some of the benefits of all that work. Like, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling super accepted, and I accept myself a lot more, and I just feel so much happier every day than I ever felt before. I just feel accepted, and I feel like that's super, super underrated. A lot of people take that for granted, and I had to fight for it, and I'm really glad that I fought for it. I am just so happy to be alive. I'm happy to be myself. I'm happy to live in this body. There's obviously some things I would change, things I'm planning to change, and I am very much a work in progress, but the point is I'm progressing towards something that I'm actually happy, genuinely, completely happy with. And I like the person that I'm becoming. Certainly a lot more than I like the person who I was. And that's why this year I am really looking forward to this company party, because like it's the first time that some of these people are going to see me as my real actualized self, and I'm not done yet, but like some version that's closer at least. There is that fear of rejection, of course, but all the evidence to date suggests that that is not going to be my problem. And at minimum, if someone's going to hate me, I'd much rather have them hate me for who I actually am. I'm happy to have grown into myself and thrived. I really am feeling happy, just all the time. And I'm going to ride this high straight off to the store where I have to buy a bra that will work with the dress I'm wearing to my holiday party, because the last time I measured my chest was about 6 months ago, and that was like 3 cup sizes ago. I've mostly been getting by on like sports bras and bralettes, and it's time for a real bra. And this dress in particular, I could wear it braless, I could wear something that I already have, but I'd really like to have something nice and special, and also want to get some actual proper heels. The only heels that I have right now are actually wedges, and I'm like, no, I need a real pair of heels. Yeah, so it's always a really hard experience for me walking into a store and trying on bras and stuff, because I feel like I should be more of an expert than I am at this age. Especially the last time I did it, I was like crying because I was so dysphoric. My body was not the shape that I had hoped for. It's still going to be hard because I'm still going to have to take an honest look at myself, and there's always that like thing where if I don't fit into something quote normal, then it means there's something abnormal about me, and it's like, oh right, the fact that I was assigned male at birth, like, I'm the weird one. And I just want to feel normal. But if that dress is any indication, and like most of my wardrobe, I can go to Target and I can pick out pretty much any dress in my size, which, by the way, they sell my size, and it's probably going to look okay, which is amazing. You know, that's new. I didn't have that experience before. I don't know. I'm just really happy with all the progress that I've made, and I'm hoping that this experience won't be too dysphoric for me. And don't worry, the day of my holiday party, I will be filming myself a little bit. I feel so cute in that dress that there's no way I'm not going to be recorded in it. Especially if it gets ruined by the end of the night or something weird. Like, I want to document this dress. It's amazing. I got it half off. It's literally the last one in my size. Like, it was a find. All right. It's time for me to start driving home. I should probably tell Amanda that we're shopping tonight. I still haven't done that. I have returned home.
Yay!
Where I can actually cuddle with Amanda.
Instead of cuddling with your coworkers.
Did not happen. Did not happen.
They probably had mistletoe.
Well, there was alcohol. A lot of it.
Were they all drinking?
No,
okay.
I'm not drinking it, but like, this is what I walked out of the party with. It's like 20 different small bottles of alcohol, like you'd get in a hotel room.
Great for a house full of people that don't drink.
Yeah.
Even our roommate doesn't drink.
Even
so
our like immediate friends don't drink.
Are very rarely drink.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
not often.
And certainly not like stuff like this, like samplers. That's a little weird.
No, it's usually stuff like rosé.
Yeah, and always ironically.
It started ironically. It became ironic. Just how everything happens with her and I.
I mean, that's true. Amanda just made the observation that I do not like being away from her for more than an hour and a half, like an extra hour and a half each night. And that is completely accurate. I missed her.
You've cuddled me twice now on this cut, so.
I just want to cuddle.
We should have brought Ribbit.
Yeah, I normally keep Ribbit in my car at work in case anything like makes me sad because stuff happens. But I left him at home today, so he's very mad at me. Yes, I have a fully developed character and personality for my stuffed frog. Don't judge me. My therapist says it's fine. Are you not getting enough attention, kitty? Is that what's happening? Okay, alright, fine. I guess I won't pet you. Sorry.
Told you she's mad.
Cora, don't you want to get pet? Hey. Okay, jeez. Alright, fine. Be cute over there then. Alone. Jerk. You're very cute, but I'm not going near you. Hope you're happy. We have returned from the land of Target.
Yay.
The mission was mostly successful.
I think so.
I got a bra that will work. I got a pair of shoes that I actually have had my eye on for the better part of 6 months. And I'm like,
you've been thinking about them for a long time.
I just wish they weren't so pointy. Like, I wish they were rounded in the toe.
And my feet pretty much don't work with pointed toe shoes. So.
Yeah, like, that's gonna be uncomfortable. But I'm planning on bringing my flats with me because I know what I'm about.
Yeah.
At minimum, it would be nice to walk up to the place without, like, breaking my feet.
Yeah, no. Especially because it looks like it's rough getting into it.
Yeah, not a super... I'm like, I never understand venues that do that, where it's like, let's have a gravel path, and all the women are like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that little trip there. But that is enough doing things for today. Tomorrow, I actually have a reprieve from all of my therapy and electrolysis and all of that. So I'm going to try to catch up on some stuff. Most especially, I'm going to shave my legs for the first time in probably a month.
It's like our one chance finally watch a Christmas movie together too. It's like halfway through the month.
I know. It's crazy.
Not saying you can't shave, I'm just saying like...
No, I want to like... I'm in winter mode right now and I'm about to go to a fancy party, so...
Yeah.
In a dress where my legs show, so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take care of business. Plus, like, honestly, it just makes me happy. It's a little self-care thing, and I've just been going at it, and I'm sure Vlogmas proves that.
Mm.
You know, I just haven't had time. I want to do my nails. Still haven't done my nails. I'm also really hoping that my next shot next week does not explode in my hand. That was, or half in my leg. That was unpleasant this morning. It's been a long, long day. That feels like 3 days ago to me. But it is the end of today, as far as you're concerned. And it's time for our advent calendars. Today was the 11th? Yeah.
I got mine.
Of course you do. Honestly, this is the thing that makes me look the dumbest out of everything
Well,
I do.
yours is harder to find. It's like...
Yeah, like you have to really look for these
yours is hidden.
things. They're not in the predictable positions.
I have the teddy bear with the bow that you had before.
Oh, I have a star, I think. I want to take a moment on my channel to talk about how awesome your Vlogmas videos are.
Oh, thank you.
Like,
You don't
honestly.
have to.
No, really, like you're making real videos every day and I'm doing this BS.
A lot of people consider the real videos kind of cheating because it's on an actual vlog, so...
True, it isn't really a vlog, but I mean, I'm not exactly vlogging either.
Yeah.
I'm basically reviewing the previous hour every 3 hours.
Most people don't mind, but I just know some people are like, you're not vlogging, you're not doing it the hard way. And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have depression, I'm trying.
But seriously, especially considering all of your depression and mental health issues, like seriously, you are making really great content on a very tight schedule with a lot of crap going on, most of which is my fault.
I appreciate that a lot.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm really impressed with your Vlogmas. The link is in the description if you're interested. And I think you really should be interested. And I'm just really happy.
Sweet of you. Thank you.
I'm really happy to know you, to be completely honest.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Listen, estrogen makes me really clingy, so.
That and being at your office party, so like...
Oh yeah, wait till you see the footage. I haven't even fully explained what happened to Amanda yet.
No.
You're gonna find out from my vlog.
Yeah, I basically got like, oh, it happened. And that was pretty
I
much
talked
it.
about it for like 20 minutes.
I know. Normally I get like every little story, like this is what this person's wearing, this is who showed up when, this is how many people were there, this is where everybody sat. I'm like, I have nothing now, and I'm like, was it horrible?
I just tried to stay upwind of the deviled eggs and the pizza, which were on opposite ends of the table.
What I hear is that kind of
Oh
stuff.
god. Oh, I didn't talk about that in my...
You should have put the deviled eggs on the pizza. I wanted to see your face.
You're a monster.
I hate deviled eggs, I just want to see your face.
God. And I'm like, why? Why? Like, I love a hard-boiled egg. I don't love 24 halves of eggs cut open with, like, paprika, especially.
Yeah, do you know what it is? What it's actually made with?
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm just curious. You don't have to know if you don't want to.
Do it.
So it's basically like mashed potatoes. You take the yolks out and make like mashed yolks with mayonnaise and mustard and spices and then pipe it back in.
No.
Yeah, I know.
No, you had me at mashed potatoes.
My grandmother
and,
used to get so mad at me because I love hard-boiled eggs, but I hate deviled eggs, so I would just like scoop out the deviled part and eat the white, and she's like, you're ruining it, I put so much work into that. I'm like, it's disgusting. She was so mad
I'm
at
sorry
me.
you like bad things, Grandma.
And my problem is when it's just hard-boiled egg whites, I can easily eat like 3 dozen without
Oh yeah,
noticing
no,
it.
I could not eat. I would do that all the time.
Yeah, so I would be eating tons of them, and she's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Hard-boiled eggs is one of the like things that I got actually pretty decent at making.
Yeah.
We should do that more. I mean, it's not vegan, but
I mean, we're really not vegans, though.
yeah, I mean, we're really not, but we're trying to be, and I feel
I
like
want to be eventually, but I'm not
right.
yet.
I feel like
don't
it'd be
keeping you from stuff.
no, but it would feel like a step back, you know.
Yeah.
So that is all for Vlogmas Day 11. Oh my gosh.
Going too fast. I realized today I have to watch like 2 Christmas movies a day to get through all my stuff. I was like, oh my gosh.
In defense of the world, you watch a lot of Christmas movies? Like,
I also forgot to put the Star Wars Holiday Special on the list, so we have to add that.
that's a guarantee.
I know, I'm just saying we have to add it so we don't forget it, so we'd be too sad.
Definitely. But like seriously, there's like 30 movies on that list you sent me.
I know, I like Christmas.
Really? I hadn't noticed Buddy the Elf.
I like it a
I was
little bit.
looking for you in Target tonight, and all I knew to look for the giant like Christmas
I
tree
was
on top
thinking
of
that
your
you would
head.
have like a hard time finding me because I'm wearing like a foot-tall Christmas tree, so it works. It's useful.
I love you so much.
I'm glad you do and don't find it annoying because lots of other people find it very annoying. I don't know if you're gonna like how I was hoping to dress at your Christmas party.
Well, I'll be the super fancy one for once.
I'll have hairy legs and a cat dress.
I love you. I love you for all of these things. I really do. I honestly, sincerely do love you for all of that.
I hope so.
So that is all for Vlogmas Day 11, which is crazy to me. I can't believe we've been doing this 11 days in a row.
Yeah, it's making me really sad.
Yeah, we're so close to Christmas now.
I don't like it.
We're not quite halfway, but we're definitely getting there quickly. And now I'm going to go edit for the next 2 hours and try not to think about the fact that I have to be up at 6 in the morning. Good night, everybody. It jingles. Oh, for God's sake. I was like, where's the Christmas items?
It's there. Santa pajamas. And a snow day shirt, because it snowed today.
And then there's me, black and gray.
And a reindeer ring that I wear during the rest of the year as a Patronus, because it's silver.
Bye.